or Instagram, Facebook. Take a look at this. S&P down 1.04, Dow down 1.18%, NASDAQ down 0.072. And if you convert that to numbers, it's basically saying the Dow is actually down 399.86 points in the Dow and other stuff, which basically means the bank bailouts didn't work, which I didn't think it would work. So now more people are going to be going, banks going to be going back to the government. You know me, Mark Morris, 202beatthebroke.com, 202beatthebroke.com. Stock market is going to continue to fail until the American people stop living off credit and the banks stop getting free money. When I was younger, we used to call being on a county when the government sent you money or sent you food stamps. You say, you on a county, man? There used to be people living in the projects. I was at 385 East 116th Place. Across from me, they're like, people were on the county because they got money from the government. Well, when the big banks started getting money from the government, even if they call it a bailout, for us, they called it a welfare check for all races, white, black back then. It didn't matter, just for the income level. Just so you guys don't think I'm hitting it, but you know what I'm saying now. Basically, you're getting money from the government. You're on county. Now look at all the banks getting money from the government. Now they're on the county. They're on the county of the American bank. Not only are they on the county, they're getting money from the feds. So they get the big trough of the county stuff. So I thought that was funny. How like that's basically all the banks are on the county. And then you had during COVID where the government gave people checks. That's basically being on the county, just getting free money from the government. Now what you have happening now, you go to my apartment complex. Everybody has a Tesla, but they're living like 5 and 6 to an apartment. Or people have cars. They can't afford to park their car in the parking lot. They pass me in my little Camry all showing off, and they park their car in front of the management office at night. Or like the Marriott resident by Marriott parking lot night. They can't even afford a parking space, man. Long as the American people, the reason I'm telling you why you have to get off credit, because a lot of people, eventually that credit's going to get cut off. These banks, when they realize, okay, the government's not going to give us as much money as we thought, you know what that means they're going to do? They're going to raise their interest rates on you. They're going to cut off all the lines of credit, and then they're just going to say, let them suffer, man. We got our money. We're good. I don't know about you guys. People are probably paying 33, 34, 35% on credit cards right now. That's why I stress to you guys, pay off your student loan. Your student loan interest is the best loan in the world at 0%. Even if that Biden lawsuit fails, it'll go up to 5.5%. That'll be fixed for the entire period of the loan. You know what that means? People are going to be paying 33, 34, 37% for their credit card. And if they miss one payment, it may jump up to 40%. You can miss one payment on your student loan, 2 payments, and the interest rate will still stay the same. That's why I keep stressing you, take advantage of the student loan thing. I'm going to pay mine off. I went from $94,000 to $458 doing this 0% interest. By June 30th, I'm going to pay mine off. Pay one payment in April, one in May, one in June, and you take whatever money I have saved up for my check, pay the rest. Get rid of that student loan. You know what by getting rid of that student loan, every time I reduce it, you know what the creditors say? I'm not a credit risk. As long as you have a large balance on that student loan, you're considered a credit risk. So anytime you apply for a credit card, anytime you apply for a line of credit, they're going to give you the highest interest rate possible because they want you to get their money back as soon as possible. Number one. Number two, it may impact you when you try to get an apartment. If it looks you have a high debt, you haven't been paying off that student loan, they're not going to give you that apartment. You're going to have to get you a place somewhere in San Bernardino, man, off of E Street. There's one on E Street. There's one on 5th Street. You're going to get that one, 5th Street near D, across from the Senior Center. That's what some of you guys will be saying. Or you're going to be staying at a little motor lodge thing. Was it Nights Inn Motor Lodge? Is that where some of you guys going to be staying? If you can't get a place to stay, I know it, man. I slept in my car for 3 months because I had money. I could have paid the rent off for a year in advance. Say, sorry, bro. We didn't know where you lived before you had your house. Let's check and see if you were a deadbeat then. It's like, what? So let me say, get that student loan paid off. Because whenever there's a student loan, which ends up saying, whenever there's a student loan problem, you're not paying your student loan back, that means there is a money problem. That's why I emphasize another thing. Join Grant Cardone's Business Summit. Just growing it. The reason I want to, this guy helped me get out of a house. And if I had still had that house, I would be broke, man. I'd be bankrupt, man. Propane went up, gas went up, and I was commuting to work, also doing repairs. and help me turn to sales, pay off my debts. Also help me get started on the student loan business, and just teaching people how to make money or how to reduce debt, different things. Started a dental bunny business, a simple one. Using the internet. Hey, here's some strategies to help you clean your teeth. Or how do you keep your teeth clean after 50? Just doing little stuff. Build an audience. Build an audience. That's all I'm trying to do. I've realized I was working my last job. I thought, I was the best salesman in the world. Blah, blah, blah. Ain't nobody coming in the store. No one, I can say scale 1 to 10. My name's Martin. Can you just help me out? Do it anyway. Ain't nobody. I used to stand there for 2 hours. All of a sudden, when the gas went up and the stock market started dropping, I stayed there for 2 or 3 hours. One person comes in, everyone in the store's like, we don't care. That's a piece of meat, man. Oh, I can help you. Going, hopping all over each other, try to get one person that comes in. I told my boss, why don't we just do better marketing? Let's just bring more people in. I don't know. Oh, shit. I hate that fucking thing. I don't know. You know what that means? I had to quit. As soon as I quit, what did they do? Cut everyone's hours, made people come in, all kind of things. I followed another tip from Grove, negotiation. We got to go to ground zero, dog. I told them, I'm not going to work this schedule. I will come back. I want to work a set schedule. You just don't change my schedule arbitrarily every 4 hours. I don't work 5 days in a row. And you sure in the hell ain't cut my hours. So I was out of there, man. As soon as all this change happened. But remember, study grant negotiation. Remember, sis, with this 10x, I use this 10x strategy. When it's not good for A, it's not good for B. And it's not good for me, it ain't gonna be good for thee. So I was out of there. Maybe they'll send my last check, and I don't know. They helped me. Like I told them, I wanted to make sure I left on good terms. But pay off those student loans. Get those student loans paid off as soon as possible. Number one. Then after that, start attacking that other debt. Number two, work on marketing. Build your marketing skills. Then number 4, you can go work on your sales skills. If you get enough people coming in, you helping you, giving you money, you don't need to know how to sell shit, man. I see people I had a $13,000 sale. Person slide up a long near me, trying to get the sale. Like, what the fuck you doing? I've been out here working. Luckily, and I had to go somewhere else, and they get all the credit. And then our department kind of collapsed when someone was trying to do like a $19,000 transaction. They're trying to do like a transaction where illegal stuff. So ever since then, the department's been on edge. But like I said, if we'd had more marketing people, more people come in, did better marketing, like Grant says, we'd have built our base up like I was doing. Marketing, more people come in, the more money we make. So 202BeToBroke.com. Go leave your email. Comment below how much you owe on your student loan, how much you owe on your credit card. Let me know, man. I've been there, man. I lost 2 duplexes, almost lost a house, had to sell an investment for a loss. 385 East 160 places, gangster come out and tattoos on his face. Oh shit, ain't nobody gonna stay in this place. Not in the way it's currently configured. 202BeToBroke.com, 202BeToBroke.com. So right now, stay away from the stock market until people stop using credit. Number 1. Number 2, get that student loan paid off. Reduce that student loan. That will give you more money. That will prevent you from getting higher interest rates. Talk to you later.